Ever feel overwhelmed by the hustle culture and wonder if there's a smarter way to achieve entrepreneurial success? In this audiobook, we'll debunk the myth of the busy genius and introduce you to the powerful strategy of the 5-hour rule. Join us as we explore how successful leaders like Bill Gates and Elon Musk prioritize dedicated learning time, even with their demanding schedules. We'll provide practical guidance on implementing the 5-hour rule in your own journey, from choosing the right learning methods to overcoming the challenges of consistency. Discover how small, daily investments in learning can lead to exponential growth and equip yourself with the tools to make the 5-hour rule a lifelong habit. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and become a highly successful entrepreneur? Let's get started. Chapter 1, The Myth of the Busy Genius, Debunking the Hustle and Embracing the 5-hour Rule. Have you ever scrolled through social media, bombarded by images of CEOs grinding away in their corner offices at 3 AM, boasting about the 18-hour days they pull? Or maybe you've felt the pressure to constantly be on, hustling from sunrise to sunset, convinced that's the only path to entrepreneurial success. Well, buckle up, because we're here to shatter that myth. The truth is, the image of a perpetually busy genius is a recipe for burnout, not brilliance. Highly successful entrepreneurs, the ones who consistently achieve remarkable things, don't rely on sheer willpower and endless hours. Instead, they leverage a powerful strategy called the 5-hour rule. So, what exactly is the 5-hour rule? It's a deceptively simple concept. Dedicate just 1 hour, every single day, to focused learning and deliberate practice in a specific area critical to your success. This hour doesn't involve checking emails or responding to calls. It's a dedicated time slot for immersing yourself in acquiring new knowledge and honing your skills. Now, some of you might be thinking, 1 measly hour a day? How can that possibly make a difference? Here's the magic. Consistency is the secret sauce. Imagine carving out that hour, day in and day out, for an entire year. That translates to 365 hours, the equivalent of 45 full workdays, dedicated solely to learning and growth. Over time, the compound effect of this consistent investment is staggering. Think about it. If you spend just 1 hour every day learning a new marketing strategy, a programming language, or the intricacies of financial analysis, within a year, you'll be miles ahead of where you started. Why debunk the busy genius myth? The problem with the hustle harder mentality is that it focuses on brute force over strategic action. Exhaustion breeds poor decision making, hinders creativity, and ultimately leads to stagnation. The 5-hour rule, on the other hand, empowers you to approach your goals with focus and intention. It allows you to become a lifelong learner. Success in today's rapidly evolving world hinges on your ability to constantly adapt and learn new things. The 5-hour rule ingrains this habit of continuous learning into your routine. Prioritize deep work. That dedicated hour allows you to enter a state of deep work, where distractions are minimized and you can fully immerse yourself in acquiring new knowledge. This focused learning is far more effective than scattered efforts throughout your day. Make time for what matters. By strategically carving out dedicated learning time, you free up the rest of your day to focus on core business activities and avoid feeling constantly overwhelmed. In the coming chapters, we'll delve deeper into the 5-hour rule, providing practical strategies for implementation, exploring success stories of entrepreneurs who swear by it, and equipping you with the tools to make this powerful strategy your secret weapon. So, ditch the all-nighters and embrace the power of focused learning. The 5-hour rule awaits, ready to unlock your full potential and propel you towards entrepreneurial success. Chapter 2, They All Do It, Examples of the 5-hour rule in action. The beauty of the 5-hour rule lies in its simplicity and universality. It's a strategy employed by titans of industry across diverse fields, proving its effectiveness regardless of your specific entrepreneurial pursuit. Let's dive into the routines of some highly successful individuals who have leveraged the power of dedicated learning. Bill Gates, the tech visionary, renowned for his insatiable curiosity, Gates famously dedicates a significant chunk of his time to reading. He reportedly consumes an average of 50 books a year, a testament to his commitment to continuous learning. These dedicated reading sessions could easily be seen as him putting the 5-hour rule into action, fueling his innovative thinking and strategic prowess. Elon Musk, the disruptive force, this prolific entrepreneur, with ventures in electric vehicles, space exploration, and renewable energy, manages his time like a well-oiled machine. While his schedule undoubtedly demands a significant portion of his day, Musk prioritizes learning by actively seeking out experts and mentors in various fields. These interactions can be seen as an extension of the 5-hour rule, allowing him to glean valuable insights and stay ahead of the curve. Mark Zuckerberg, the social media mogul, Zuckerberg understands the ever-evolving nature of technology and the need to adapt. He reportedly dedicates time each year to a deep dive into a new field, learning a new language like Mandarin or delving into the complexities of artificial intelligence. These focused learning periods showcase how the 5-hour rule can be implemented in a variety of ways, fostering intellectual growth and propelling innovation beyond the big names, everyday entrepreneurs and the 5-hour rule. The power of the 5-hour rule extends far beyond the world's most prominent figures. Countless everyday entrepreneurs have adopted this strategy to achieve remarkable success in their respective fields. Imagine a local bakery owner who spends an hour every day researching new baking techniques, or a freelance graphic designer who dedicates time to mastering a new software program. These seemingly small investments in learning, practiced consistently, can lead to significant improvements in their craft and a competitive edge in the marketplace. The power of specificity, tailoring your learning to your goals. The key to maximizing the effectiveness of the 5-hour rule lies in tailoring your learning to your specific goals and challenges. Here's how some entrepreneurs might personalize their dedicated learning time. A struggling e-commerce entrepreneur dedicates an hour to learning about search engine optimization, SEO, strategies to improve website traffic. A new marketing manager spends an hour daily consuming industry publications and podcasts to stay current on marketing trends. An aspiring app developer carves out an hour to learn a new programming language, expanding their skill set and opening up new opportunities. These are just a few examples, and the possibilities are truly endless. The point is to identify areas where focused learning can yield the biggest impact on your entrepreneurial journey. In the next chapter, we'll move from inspiration to action, providing practical strategies to implement the 5-hour rule in your own entrepreneurial life. Chapter 3, Breaking Down Your 5 Hours, a Practical Guide to Implementation. The concept of the 5-hour rule is undeniably appealing. But how do you translate this powerful strategy into action in your own busy life? This chapter will equip you with the tools and tactics to seamlessly integrate the 5-hour rule into your daily routine. Step 1. Identify your learning objectives. The first step is to identify the areas where dedicated learning can have the most significant impact on your entrepreneurial journey. Here are some questions to guide your exploration. What are your biggest challenges or roadblocks right now? What new skills or knowledge could significantly elevate your business? Are there any specific areas within your industry that are rapidly evolving? Once you have a clearer picture of your learning goals, you can start formulating a plan. Step 2. Choose your learning method. The beauty of the 5-hour rule lies in its flexibility. There's no one-size-fits-all approach to learning. Here are some popular methods you can incorporate. Reading. Devouring books and industry publications is a classic and highly effective way to acquire new knowledge. Online courses. Platforms like Coursera or Udemy offer a vast array of courses on virtually any topic imaginable, allowing you to learn at your own pace. Podcasts. Podcasts are a fantastic way to consume valuable information while commuting, exercising, or doing mundane tasks. Mentorship. Seek guidance from experienced individuals in your field. Schedule regular meetings or calls to glean from their expertise. Workshops and conferences. Immerse yourself in a concentrated learning environment through workshops and conferences focused on relevant topics. Step 3. Schedule your 5 hours, or less. Now comes the crucial step of integrating the 5-hour rule into your schedule. Here are some strategies to consider. The early bird gets the worm. Become a morning person and dedicate the first hour of your day to focused learning before the daily grind begins. The power of lunch breaks. Repurpose your lunch break for learning. Listen to a podcast, read an industry article, or attend a short online course. The commuter's advantage. If you have a long commute, Leverage that time for learning by listening to audiobooks or podcasts. Micro-learning throughout the day. Break your learning time into smaller chunks. Spend 20 minutes in the morning reading, another 20 minutes in the afternoon listening to a podcast, and so on. Remember, consistency is key. It's more effective to dedicate a smaller amount of time consistently than to cram learning sessions sporadically. Step 4. Optimize your learning environment to maximize the effectiveness of your dedicated learning time. Consider these tips. Minimize distractions. Find a quiet space where you can focus on the task at hand. Turn off notifications on your phone and silence any potential interruptions. Set clear goals for each session. Know exactly what you want to achieve during your learning time. This will help you stay focused and make the most of your investment. Take notes and actively engage. Don't just passively consume information. Take notes, ask yourself questions, and engage with the material in a meaningful way. Step 5. Track your progress and celebrate your wins. Monitor your progress and celebrate your achievements. Jot down key takeaways from your learning sessions, or track the new skills you've acquired. Acknowledging your progress will keep you motivated and reinforce the positive impact of the 5-hour rule. Remember, the 5-hour rule is a journey, not a destination. As you progress, your learning goals will evolve, and you may need to adjust your methods accordingly. The key is to embrace lifelong learning and make the 5-hour rule a cornerstone of your entrepreneurial success story. Chapter 4. Beyond books, experimentation and reflection, putting your learning into action. The 5-hour rule isn't just about absorbing information. It's about transforming that knowledge into tangible results for your business. This chapter looks into the crucial aspects of putting your learning into action, experimentation and reflection. From theory to practice, the power of experimentation. Dedicating time to learning new skills and strategies is essential, but it's only half the equation. The true magic happens when you translate that knowledge into real-world action through experimentation. Here's why experimentation is so crucial. Testing assumptions and discovering what works. The business world is dynamic and unpredictable. What works for one company might not work for another. Experimentation allows you to test the concepts you've learned and see how they apply to your specific business context. Developing a growth mindset. Embracing experimentation fosters a growth mindset. You're not afraid to try new things, learn from failures, and iterate on your approach. This agility is vital for navigating the ever-changing entrepreneurial landscape. Building confidence and trust. As you experiment and see positive results from your learning, your confidence in your abilities grows. This newfound confidence can empower you to tackle bigger challenges and make bolder decisions. Strategies for effective experimentation. Start small and focus on low-risk tweaks. Don't jump into radical changes. Begin with small, manageable experiments that allow you to test specific aspects of what you've learned. Define clear metrics and track your results. Set measurable goals for your experiments and track the outcomes closely. This data will tell you whether the changes are yielding positive results. Embrace failure as a learning opportunity. Don't be afraid of setbacks. Every experiment, even an unsuccessful one, provides valuable insights that can inform future actions. Analyze what went wrong and adjust your approach accordingly. The power of reflection. Learning from your journey. Experimentation is a powerful tool, but it's incomplete without reflection. Regularly taking time to reflect on your learning journey and the results of your experiments allows you to internalize knowledge for future success. Here are some ways to make reflection a valuable habit. Journaling. Dedicating even a few minutes each day to journaling about your learning experiences fosters deeper understanding and helps you identify key takeaways. Review sessions. Schedule regular review sessions to assess the effectiveness of your implemented strategies. Did your learning translate into the desired results? Seek feedback. Don't be afraid to seek feedback from mentors, colleagues, or even customers. Their insights can offer valuable perspectives on your experiments and areas for improvement. Combining experimentation and reflection. A continuous learning cycle. The 5-hour rule thrives on the continuous cycle of learning, experimentation, and reflection. You dedicate time to acquiring new knowledge, then translate that knowledge into action through experiments. You reflect on the results of those experiments, gleaning valuable insights that inform your future learning. This continuous cycle fuels your growth as an entrepreneur and propels your business forward. Remember, the 5-hour rule empowers you to become a more strategic and adaptable entrepreneur. By actively applying the knowledge you gain and reflecting on your experiences, you'll be well equipped to tackle challenges, seize opportunities, and ultimately achieve your entrepreneurial goals. Chapter 5. Consistency is key, making the 5-hour rule a habit. The 5-hour rule is a powerful strategy, but its effectiveness hinges on one crucial element: consistency. Dedicating a mere hour a day to focused learning might seem insignificant initially. However, the magic unfolds when you transform this action into a consistent habit. This chapter equips you with strategies to overcome procrastination and make the 5-hour rule an unshakable part of your entrepreneurial routine. The procrastination monster and how to slay it. Let's be honest, we've all succumbed to procrastination at some point. That looming deadline on your learning session can feel less daunting than that urgent email or the allure of social media. Here's how to outsmart the procrastination monster. Identify your triggers. What are the situations or emotions that typically lead you to procrastinate on your learning session? Is it feeling overwhelmed by the material? Being distracted by your phone? Once you pinpoint your triggers, you can develop strategies to address them. Schedule your learning like any important meeting. Treat your dedicated learning time with the same respect you would an important client meeting. Block it out on your calendar and stick to it religiously. The power of small wins. Don't be discouraged if a full hour feels daunting initially. Start small. Commit to 20 minutes of focused learning and gradually increase the duration as you build momentum. The Pomodoro technique. This time management method involves working in focused 25-minute intervals with short breaks in between. This approach can help you stay on track and avoid feeling overwhelmed during your learning session. Reward yourself. Positive reinforcement is a powerful tool. Celebrate your consistency. After completing a successful learning session, reward yourself with something you enjoy, like a walk in nature or a healthy snack. Building a supportive environment for consistency. Creating a supportive environment can significantly boost your chances of sticking with the 5-hour rule. Here are some tips. Find an accountability partner. Enlist a friend, colleague, or fellow entrepreneur to hold you accountable for your learning goals. Sharing your progress and challenges can boost motivation and keep you on track. Join a learning community. Surrounding yourself with others who prioritize continuous learning can be incredibly motivating. Online forums, mastermind groups, or local workshops can provide a valuable support system. Publicly announce your commitment. Sharing your commitment to the 5-hour rule with friends, family, or even on social media can increase your accountability and make you less likely to abandon your learning routine. The 5-hour rule, a lifelong learning habit. The beauty of the 5-hour rule lies in its potential to become a lifelong learning habit. As your business evolves and the market landscape shifts, your learning needs will change as well. By consistently dedicating time to acquiring new knowledge and skills, you'll be well equipped to adapt, innovate, and navigate any challenges that come your way. Remember, consistency is the key that unlocks the true power of the 5-hour rule. By implementing the strategies outlined in this chapter and embracing lifelong learning, you'll transform yourself into a highly adaptable and successful entrepreneur. The journey starts with that first dedicated hour. Are you ready to commit and unlock your full potential? Chapter 6. The exponential impact of the 5 hours. Reaping the rewards of consistent learning. Imagine investing $1 every day for a year. It seems insignificant, right? But what if that investment grew at a compounded rate of 10% every year? Well, after a decade, that small daily investment would balloon to over $1,700. The power of compounding applies not just to finances, but also to knowledge and skill development. This chapter explores the exponential impact of the seemingly small investment of time you dedicate through the 5-hour rule. Compounding knowledge. How daily learning snowballs into success. The 5-hour rule might seem like a modest commitment of time. However, the consistent application of focused learning has a powerful compounding effect. Here's how. Building a strong foundation. Each dedicated learning session adds another brick to the foundation of your knowledge and skill set. Over time, this foundation becomes incredibly robust, allowing you to tackle increasingly complex challenges in your entrepreneurial journey, unlocking new opportunities. As your knowledge grows, you'll start identifying opportunities that were previously invisible. The 5-hour rule equips you to stay ahead of the curve, recognize emerging trends, and capitalize on them before your competitors. Enhanced problem-solving skills. Consistent learning hones your problem-solving abilities. By constantly exposing yourself to new perspectives and ideas, you develop a wider toolbox of approaches for tackling challenges in your business, boosting creativity and innovation. The 5-hour rule fuels your creativity by exposing you to diverse sources of inspiration. The more you learn, the more connections you can make between seemingly disparate ideas, leading to groundbreaking innovations for your business. Examples of exponential growth. Entrepreneurs who leverage the 5-hour rule. Let's look at some real-world examples of how the 5-hour rule has yielded exponential growth for entrepreneurs. The marketing guru. An entrepreneur struggling with marketing spends an hour daily learning SEO strategies. Over a year, this consistent effort propels their website to the top of search engine results, leading to exponential growth in customer acquisition. The app developer. A developer dedicates an hour every day to learning a new programming language. This continuous learning allows them to create innovative features and functionalities that set their app apart from the competition, leading to explosive user growth. The content creator. A content creator carves out an hour daily to hone their video editing skills. This ongoing learning allows them to create stunning and engaging content, attracting a massive audience and propelling their channel to viral status. The compound effect is real. Reap what you sow with the 5-hour rule. The key takeaway from these examples is that the 5-hour rule isn't about immediate results. It's about the long-term, compounding effect of consistent learning. By dedicating a seemingly small amount of time every day, you invest in yourself and your business, paving the way for exponential growth and success down the road. Remember, the rewards of the 5-hour rule are not linear, they are exponential. The more you learn and the longer you stay committed, the greater the impact on your entrepreneurial journey. This chapter doesn't just highlight the benefits, it also serves as a motivator. The next time you feel discouraged or tempted to skip your dedicated learning session, remember the incredible potential that lies within those seemingly small, daily investments. Chapter 7. Conclusion. Your personal 5-hour journey, embracing lifelong learning for entrepreneurial success. We've reached the final chapter of our exploration of the 5-hour rule. Throughout this audiobook, we've delved into the power of dedicated learning, explored how successful entrepreneurs leverage this strategy, and provided practical tools for implementation. Now, it's your turn to transform the 5-hour rule into the cornerstone of your own entrepreneurial success story. A call to action. Embrace lifelong learning. The world of entrepreneurship is a dynamic and ever-evolving landscape. The skills and knowledge that propelled you to success yesterday might not be enough to dominate the market tomorrow. The 5-hour rule equips you with the tools and mindset to become a lifelong learner, constantly adapting and growing alongside the changing business environment. Here are some key takeaways to keep in mind as you embark on your personal 5-hour journey. Focus on continuous improvement. Don't fall into the trap of complacency. The 5-hour rule is a lifelong commitment to continuous improvement. There's always more to learn, and every learning session is an opportunity to refine your skills and expand your knowledge base. Embrace challenges as learning opportunities. Challenges are inevitable on the entrepreneurial journey. But view them not as setbacks, but as opportunities to learn and grow. The 5-hour rule can empower you to approach challenges with a growth mindset, seeking solutions and developing new skills to overcome obstacles. Celebrate your wins, big and small. The road to entrepreneurial success is paved with both triumphs and tribulations. Acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. Celebrating your progress will keep you motivated and reinforce the positive impact of consistent learning. Become a mentor and share your knowledge. As you expand your knowledge base, consider becoming a mentor to aspiring entrepreneurs. Sharing your learnings and experiences with others not only benefits them but also solidifies your own understanding. The 5-hour rule, your secret weapon for entrepreneurial success. The 5-hour rule is more than just a time management strategy. It's a philosophy for approaching your entrepreneurial journey with intention and a commitment to continuous growth. By dedicating a mere hour a day to focused learning, you unlock a world of possibilities, equipping yourself with the knowledge, skills, and adaptability to thrive in today's dynamic market. Remember, the power lies not in the number of hours you dedicate, but in the consistency and intentionality with which you approach your learning. So, are you ready to unlock your full potential and embark on your transformative 5-hour journey? Dedicate the first hour of tomorrow to learning, and watch as your entrepreneurial journey takes flight. Written and published by the Zillionpro.